Alright, how we doing, Goose folks? It's been a little while since we just sat down and talked about plans and life and upcoming and all that fun stuff. So while I'm sitting here waiting for a batch of trophies to dry out and getting ready for Marshfield, we've still got our cleanup show. Marshfield, Wisconsin, coming up this Sunday. 6 classes, giving away a stupid amount of money for a cleanup show. We're gonna have a lot of fun. But while I was waiting on that, there's been a lot of people asking a lot of questions, so I figured I would take a minute and try to answer some of said questions. First off, the biggest one, the one that I get asked on every damn video I put up. Where's Adam? Adam's still alive, I promise. He's not buried somewhere on the new property or any of that kind of stuff. If you follow us on One Goose Garage on Facebook, you've probably seen the post, you know what's going on. Aside from that, Adam has promised that he will eventually pop on here and let you guys know what's going on for those of you that don't follow us on Facebook. But if you don't, you could just go look. And it would be that simple. But that's all I'm going to say about that. That's his thing. I'll let him come and discuss that with you guys. I'm sure we'll drag his ass over here one of these days so that he can let you all know what's up. And some of the plans that he's got, some projects as well that a little bit different that he wants to work on and be able to show you guys. Promoting. Obviously promoting this year has been kind of crazy. Definitely not something that any of us would have really expected. It started off with, hey, maybe we should try promoting someday, to John from EWSC, the folks that run Out of Gaming Speedway, messaging me and saying, hey, we want somebody to come to a demolition derby for us, would you want to do it? To getting Marshfield, to getting Hayward, then to getting Marshfield again for a cleanup show. I never would have expected to be running that many shows year one. So everybody asks, I get messages, comments all the time. Are you going to get X county fair? Are you going to get Y county fair? You're going to get this, that, or the other county fair? And unfortunately, it's led to a lot of rumors and stuff flying around, but that's all right. The Derby world loves rumors and drama, so it is what it is. It's only ruffled a couple feathers, and that's no skin off my back. As of right now, if you want to know what shows we will promote, you know as much as we do. There are currently 0 contracts in writing for 2020. Obviously, we still hope to change that. I would like to see somewhere around 7 or 8 shows next year, but that might be a little bit lofty because I'm not really chasing shows. I am going after the ones that contact me, and it's been all because of you guys, so I will tell you all the same thing that I've told everybody else. If you want One Goose Promotions to run your show because you're not happy with X, Y, Z, or whatever may be going on with your current show, or they don't have a show anymore, they got rid of it, whatever the case may be, talk to the people in charge. Because unfortunately 90% of them don't know shit about Demolition Derby. Talk to them. Tell them that you want One Goose. We're throwing a ton of money around. We're putting on shows that I think are pretty good quality. Drivers seem to love them so far. Fans get an experience different than they do with anybody else in Wisconsin. So, if you want us to promote your show, tell the people in charge, I'm easy to find. They can reach out, they can find me. If they care about their derby, they will take that step, and I have seen that with the shows that we are pursuing for 2020. I have not personally reached out to any of them. They have all come to me as a, we would like our show fixed. Please come help us make it better. So, no is the answer. I will not chase your county fair just because. We're not trying to add a ton of shows. We want to drive still. We got to make trophies. We got to make Mad Dogs. We got to write all these contracts. We got to go visit all these fair boards. I personally visit every fair board, sit down in front of everybody to present my deal. I'm not a guy that's just going to send out a proposal. I want to sit down and talk to everybody. So I'm going to all these different locations. And I still want to build cars. I still want to drive. I'm not dead yet. Adam's not dead yet. So we want to still be able to run ourselves, driving in as many shows as possible. So as shows come to us, we'll take them and turn them into what we can. We'd like to see a points series possibly in 2020. I'd like to know what you guys would think of that. Also very excited to announce that there is one promoter out there that has reached out to us and said, hey, we should try to sit down together in the off season and unify rules and try to make it so that drivers only have to build to one set of rules instead of always having to cut here, build here, because you build a car for your hometown show and you still got some junk left, you want to go finish it off somewhere, but you either got to build the hell out of it to take it to a different show or you got to cut the shit out of it to run it somewhere else. And we would rather you not have to do that. Our concern first is you guys and making it as easy as possible. So we are going to sit down with that promoter in the off season, and obviously we'll welcome any other promoter in Wisconsin that wants to use our rules. They're more than welcome. I'm not going to bitch, moan, complain. Some people are really touchy about their rules. More than run my rules, the better. So that's definitely going to be something that we continue to try to pursue. Unfortunately, some promoters in Wisconsin are a little bit too proud for that, but that's right. We're going to keep doing the best we can. What else have I been getting asked? Where's this car, that car, the other car? We'll keep doing updates on that. Plans for off-season builds. Let's back up a second. 2019 driving season is over. Basketball was the last show. So if you see I've got this big space, you can kind of see it, I think, on camera, where the Olds 98 used to be, and she took up about all of it. There's nothing coming in here anytime soon. Blake's car that I'm leaning on right here, I'm going to put it on the wheel dolly, slide it over, I'm going to drive it out of here. I'm going to make this just one big space so that I can clean. Yes. I need to clean, I need to get organized. My tools have been a mess, they're all over the damn place. I've got more pegboard I want to put up. I want to get really organized. So videos might slow down a little bit because I don't have any current build projects that I can show you guys. However, that said, this will be about a week's worth of putting a couple shelves up and putting the rest of my pegboard up and all that kind of stuff. And then we will get back to stripping cars and building them for next year. Our plan, I've said it a couple times in the off season, is I want to build all the W bodies that I currently own, which I think is 4, might be 5. I'm not completely sure, but it's at least 4. I know that. The blue square body will probably come in first. I want to finish that off. I don't know what shows I'm running in 2020 because we don't know what shows we're promoting in 2020. So, one car at a time. We want more depth, more detail. We want to get you guys closer to what we're actually building. We want to show you more of the actual process, more how-tos, that kind of stuff, how to build to the rules. We will explain our rules, all that stuff. We're going to see a lot more of that in the off-season. We're definitely not going anywhere in the off-season. We will have a lot of build videos coming up. Blizzard Bash. I've actually been asked about that a little bit. I still intend to go to Blizzard Bash. I think Adam is currently on the fence. He's got, again, working with his stuff. I don't know that he's going to be able to make that trip. But one way or the other, I will be there. I don't know how much filming I'll do. It depends on how pissy they get this year. That was a little bit annoying last year, but I'll try to get as much of it as I can for you guys. Not taking the RC cars this year. That was a question I got asked recently. I don't want to take the RC cars this year just for the simple fact of Blizzard Bash is a lot of damn fun. So I don't want to have to be waking up at 6 o'clock on Saturday morning to go smash the RC cars. I want to go down there, have a good time with a lot of good people, and maybe have a few adult beverages in the process, and just hang out with all the Derby guys that make trips from all over the country to meet in Topeka, Kansas. So I would like to be able to spend a little bit more time just focusing on the people that are there. And obviously bring back more ideas for our shows for next year. What do we need from you guys? Parts. If you're watching our video, if you've made it to this point in the video, good job. Parts. We're running out of stuff to build Mad Dog trophies with, so if you have any parts, pieces, bits laying around, I do have a full engine that I get to take apart. That'll be fun. We can use that for some Mad Dog stuff, but we need more parts. What else do you guys want to know? We'll probably do this one more time, probably next time I drag Adam here. We'll sit down and do this one more time, just a overview on 2019, which was a really good season in ways and a really goofy season in some others, plan for the off season, and what the plan is for 2020. We'll probably do this one more time after our show in Marshfield. Come check that out. We're going to have a ton of fun. Anyway, throw your questions down in the comments here. I'll do my best to jot them down, and we can go sit down together one more time and try to get as many answers out there for you. thank you if you made it to this point in the video. I know these videos are the ones that get the least amount of views because y'all just want to see aftermath videos, but I can only do so many of those. Oh, that's another one. The aftermath on the track. That video went to 1,500 views like that. So I'm assuming you guys like that. I'd like to see some feedback in the comments on that as well. If that is something you want to see more of, I'd say it's probably something that I can at least do at our shows. That'll be rather easy to do. Just send somebody out there, if it's not myself, send somebody out there with the camera to do an aftermath on the track after each heat. I think that would be pretty cool myself, but it doesn't matter what I think is cool. It's what you guys think is cool. So if you like that idea, the on-track aftermath, say so. Put it down in the comments if that's something you want to see more of, what you guys thought of that. I haven't seen anybody else do it. I think I'd like to continue to do that video, even if I can work with some other promoters and have them let me out on the track after each heat. So I think that's it for now. We'll sit back down probably a couple weeks, answer all the questions that you throw down in the comments, and we'll plan on crunching through another awesome season. You probably won't see any more videos from me until after Marshfield on Sunday. We'll probably put some, well obviously we're going to put all of Marshfield up, so that'll be the next set of videos you see. But today is, what, Friday, so you don't have to take too long of a break. Sorry, I rambled probably plenty. Appreciate you following along as always. Get goosed.